Welcome to RHCR Theater's production of Zooming into Spring. My name is Deidre Benzer, one of the assistant directors and one of the production coordinators for this production. Winter has ended and spring has begun. We have 10 original skits for you this evening, featuring over 30 actors ranging from third grade to adults. Make sure that you donate to the link below and enjoy.
Ms. and Mrs. Amherst, welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Surviving. Work has been up my ass.
My mother's dog won't leave me alone. Sit, Genevieve, sit.
We thank you for joining us as part of the Revival Project. May I start by saying I'm extremely sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I will never know what losing a child feels like, but you can believe with the help of modern technology, we are doing everything we can.
When will we see her?
Soon.
I apologize, doctor. She can be a little impatient sometimes. Genevieve?
With good cause. This can be an exciting adventure for the two of you. Have you signed the waivers?
Yes.
I will now walk you through our process.
Then you'll show her to us?
Honey?
Sorry, it's been a trying time.
You must understand, this is only a projection of her life cycle. We grew the brain using stem cells, and based on the survey you sent in, based on parental style, we have created a simulation of the kind of human your child would have become. This will mirror nature versus nurture. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I'm ready to see my baby girl, Laura.
Before we begin, we insist you don't use her birth name.
Why?
This will only confuse her and may cause some unpredictable reactions. You may refer to her as Newt.
We can do that, right, hun?
Yes.
What you will see can be described as the early teenage version.
We missed so much of her life.
Our studies have proven the brain is most comfortable at this age.
That's fine.
We have the green light. Here we go. Hello there, Newt.
Hi, Naya. You've come back. Took you long enough.
I know, I'm sorry.
Did you bring me something? You said you would.
You bet I did.
What is it? What is it?
Give it a chance to upload. So impatient.
Yes! Jelly beans? This is so much better than that book about the whale and the grumpy old man. Like, seriously, a dinky harpoon's gonna kill that thing? Please.
It's her.
Newt, these fine people wanted to meet you. Introduce yourself.
Hi! I've never met you, but you're very pretty. Has anyone ever told you how pretty you are?
Thank you. You are so polite. My name is Genevieve, and this is Willow.
Hi.
Hi, Genevieve. Hi, Willow. I'm Newt.
Something about this doesn't seem right.
Quiet. You are a beautiful child, Laura. I mean, Newt.
Genevieve, she has your eyes. What's next, Doc?
Speak to her. Ask her questions. Get to know her.
Okay, what's your favorite animal?
That's easy. Elephants. They're like, they're so great. They just waddle around all day with their long noses like this. Snort, snort, snort. I wish I could eat with my nose and splash around all day and make loud noises.
Elephants. She likes elephants.
How about lions? Do you like lions too? Lions eat elephants, you know.
Willow.
What?
I like lions too. They're like big kittens that lay around all day. I could be any safari animal because I'd be so good at laying around all day, eating, sleeping, using the bathroom wherever I wanted to.
You certainly could, but we don't let just any animal into our house. Isn't that right, honey?
As long as you wipe your paws before you come in, you're fine by me.
I sure would.
Tell them about your dream job, Newt.
Oh, no, it's kind of stupid.
I work in insurance. I'm an underwriter. Believe me, there's nothing more stupid.
You can be whatever you want to be.
Okay. I want to be a chef.
That's great. Wow, isn't that great?
I wish you could, sweetheart, but that's just not possible.
What?
Willow, don't do this.
She can't. She literally can't do that.
Mrs. Amherst, please do not be hostile.
Hostile? Who's being hostile?
Newt, sweetie, don't listen to her.
She's stuck inside her screen.
Now look what you've done.
Lord, Jean, you will stop this crying right now.
Mrs. Amherst, I specifically asked you not to call her by name.
What's happening?
By using her name, you've triggered an electro-emotional response. Terminate the program.
No. Wait. Newt, can you hear me? It's going to be okay. You know what my mom used to do when I was sad? We would go to the park and walk through the big garden and pick flowers along the way. Daisies were always my favorite. You like some daisies? Oh, do you like them? They're so pretty, just like you. And like all flowers, they need love and care to grow. You need help growing too.
Do they smell good?
I always thought so.
Those don't smell good at all.
Obviously, your nose is broken.
My nose can't be broken. I have to be an elephant someday.
Wait, what happened?
The trial session is over.
Oh,
Would you like to upgrade to the full experience? If you look at our brochure, we have comfortable monthly payment packages with easy financing for any income.
We're going to have to talk about this in private.
Understood. Send a message in the chat when you're ready.
Willow, I know that look.
You can't take a stillborn baby and make it into some sort of science project. Genevieve, you can't be seriously considering this.
This is practical. I said I want to try having a child again, and you said no. This was our plan B.
Practicality has nothing to do with it. I just didn't want to see you in that kind of pain again.
I know how much pain I can handle, Willow.
Did you forget everything? I couldn't get you out of bed for 3 weeks.
Of course not. I was depressed.
Yes, you're so strong, and that suffering's nothing I could handle.
I'm only as strong as the woman who supports me.
It hurt, and I felt isolated. My friends don't want to talk about this.
I know, I know.
I'm all for this, but are we crazy?
Willow, I need this. She is so real to me. I think together we can make this work.
Well, what did we decide?
We'll take her. All of her.
I officially bring to order the Mies meeting of the daring readers enjoying adolescent dystopia, or DREAD for short. As always, we'll start with the roll call. I, Matthew, current president, is present.
Robin, present and excited.
Calm down, Robin.
M.
What is it, Simon? We haven't finished the roll call yet.
Very well, Simon, present. And I would like to point out that your assumption of the presidency is presumptuous.
We've talked about this, Simon. We've scheduled elections for the next meeting.
We'll see.
Matthew, aren't we missing a few people?
Yes, unfortunately, I've been told by a couple of former members that the teenage dystopian fiction is stupid and that having a club to discuss it is geeky. They have declined my Zoom invitation.
Wow.
Philistines.
I have reluctantly invited another participant, but I'm not sure she'll be able to join us today.
Hey kids, I'm here. Did I miss anything?
Hi, Aunt Sally. You're a little late. We already did the roll call.
Oh, sorry about that. But I kept pressing Zoom over and over, but I wasn't connecting. I think I might have been on a Word document, but I finally figured it out.
Great. You remember Robin and Simon?
Of course. I can't wait to talk about the new book. It was so exciting. I would just...
Can we start the meeting, Mr. President?
Right. As you know, this is our first Zoom meeting of DREAD. We were asked to go virtual after Robin's parents weren't satisfied we were socially distancing enough.
It was more that we kind of trashed the living room reenacting the fight scenes. We had to buy a new couch.
I was just trying to be faithful to the source material. When you're living in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, nobody cares if you spill iced tea on the furniture.
Tell that to my mom.
Anyway, for the time being, we are having our discussions online. And today we'll be talking about the final installment of Contagion Wars, the Chronicles of Jasmine Bravestone. This is chapter 4, End War, by P.J. Thornton. Has everyone read it?
Yes, PJ Thornton is a genius.
It was pedestrian at best.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, Aunt Sally. We can all hear you.
I just love the book. That Jessie Braverton is such a great character. She's so plucky. Her parents must be so proud.
Her name is Jasmine Bravestone. She's the last of the Bravestones after her parents were killed by the mysterious doomed contagion in the first book. Didn't you read it?
Well, actually, I've been pretty busy. I read a synopsis of the series on the Wikipedia, but I hope to get a chance to read the whole thing soon. How many are there?
Obviously, there are 4 books in the Contagion Wars series. Contagion Wars Outbreak, then there was Contagion Wars Progression. Next came Contagion Wars Prelude to End War, and now Contagion Wars End War. How can you not know that?
Whew, that sounds like a lot. Can you kids get me caught up?
Oh.
How's it going, everyone? Having fun?
What do you want, Dad?
Just thought I'd check in, see how things are going. Hi, Sally.
Hi, Jim. How's work?
You know, same old. Hey, can I get anyone some snacks?
Dad, we're online. You and I are the only ones in the house.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm just so used to playing the host when your friends are over. I guess I forgot. Well, I'll let you get back to your book thing.
Geez, your dad needs a hobby.
Much as I'm enjoying the family dynamic, can we please get back to the matter at hand? If I may have the floor, Mr. President.
Very well. The chair recognizes Simon.
Geez, you kids are so formal.
I would like it on record that this book, End War, is an insult to my intelligence and a disgrace to the legacy of the Chronicles of Jasmine Bravestone.
Ooh, drama.
How dare you? War is amazing. Jasmine saved everyone in Millennium City by finding the antidote to the deadly doom contagion. She brought down the evil Mary Nefarium and freed the Underpeople.
She did? Oh, I've got to read these things.
Please, I admit, I enjoyed the first book. It has a fascinating premise, I'll grant you. A highly contagious virus disrupts the population's normal existence and causes great misery and suffering, leading to a breakdown of society wherein every decision is viewed through a divisive political lens, while a cure is sought. It's a bit far-fetched, but I'll accept it in fiction, especially dystopian fiction.
Wait, what?
But from these heights, the remainder of the series stumbles. I knew it was in trouble when Jasmine started having conversations with her laser crossbow in second volume.
Lord Bowcross III is her trusted companion. She couldn't have crossed the Bridge of Terror without him.
It's a hunk of metal with a laser sight. It's not alive.
Oh, wait a second. Go back to what you were saying about the virus.
The less said about Book 3, Prelude to War, the better. An obvious attempt to drag the story out in order to get another book published. Then this travesty, End War, a 150-page fight scene bookended by overly sentimental dribble. Lord Bowcross III's laser sight bursts in the final battle, and Jasmine tearfully buries it next to her parents. Claptrap. PJ Thornton has no shame.
You're lucky I don't have a laser crossbow.
Wait, hold it a second. Before there's any bloodshed, may I ask something?
What is it, Aunt Sally?
So these books, this dystopian fiction that you three are so into, they're about a virus that screws up the world?
Yeah, so?
So doesn't that sound kind of familiar to what's happening to Day? You know, I don't know when these books were written, but it certainly...
You haven't even read them.
A wise decision on her part.
Do you understand what I'm saying? We're living the plot of this book. I mean, there isn't any talking crossbow to my knowledge, but still, there
Whoa,
is a big...
you may be onto something there, Aunt Sally.
Huh. Perhaps these novels are not as preposterous as I thought. You win this round, PJ Thornton.
I was just looking for some fun, dystopian escapism. This is getting a little too real.
Okay, cards on the table. I haven't read the books, but tell me, how does this story end? Oh, is there any hope? You said Josephine finds an antidote.
Jasmine, and yes, she does. The antidote is love. Okay, maybe it's not that real.
And yet, maybe it is. Maybe that's...
Hey, not to interrupt, gang, but
Dad! Aunt Sally was just on some verge of being profound.
you were? Sorry about that, Sally. But I just heard on the news that they're making a movie of that Contagious book you like.
Really? That's fantastic.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I must prepare a list of recommendations for the producers. We can't risk another Hunger Runners abomination.
They better pick someone good to play Jasmine.
I would wager it'll be some sidekick from a Disney Channel show, knowing Hollywood.
Oh, I hope so. I love the Disney Channel, especially that one show about the brother and sister that don't get along. What's that one called?
That's all of them.
There was also some good news about the vaccine. Who knows? Maybe you'll get to see this movie in an actual movie theater.
I remember the theaters.
This means we can have meetings in person again. There's hope for Dread. That's kind of ironic, isn't it?
That's the last straw. I refuse to be a party to cheap irony. I hereby resign from this pathetic organization. May God have mercy on your souls.
Well, it looks like we have a vacancy. Dad, would you like to join our group?
Oh, Jim, do it. We'll have one big dystopian family. Better dread than dead. Oh, that can be our motto.
Oh, heck, why not? Besides, I could use a hobby.
Called it.
I think we are off course again. Og.
No, Ig, we are right on target. This is it. This is our assignment. Find a planet with living human beings.
But these human beings look odd. They do not match the pictures in our instruction manual.
Yes, they do. Look, they have two appendages called arms and two longer ones called legs. Quite similar to our physical appearance, actually.
Yes, but they have strange faces. Eyes to see, but look, there are no breathing holes or feeding orifices.
I see. You are correct. They all seem to have something covering a large portion of their face spaces. Do you think they are newborns and this covering will fall off?
Possible, but there is no such information in our packet. Let us continue to navigate and see if they all possess these coverings.
Good plan. Oh, look, right over there. There are several smallish humans, some with coverings and some without. And see, the ones without coverings do have breathing holes and feeding orifices, so it must be a choice to wear those face coverings.
What was that?
I do not know, but observe. A large human seems to be herding the little humans into that brick structure. Should we follow?
No, we might scare them. Wait, the big human missed one of them. Let us approach. Turn on your translator. Hello, small human. I'm Iggs.
And I am Og.
Hi, my name's Julie. Are those our Halloween costumes? They're pretty good, but it's not even close to Halloween.
Halloween?
Yes, silly. The most funnest day ever. When you get to dress up and trick or treat. You know, unless you're aliens or something.
Hey.
Are you coming in? Because if you are, you'll have to put on a mask. Oh, wait, that's funny, because you're already wearing masks.
We are?
Yes, that's right. We are.
Okay, well, I have to go. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, and you're both kind of strange. Bye.
Wait. Well, that one is gone. Now what?
What is Halloween?
What are costumes?
And masks.
And why did it think we were wearing them?
No idea. We should investigate further.
What is that thing? It is not human, is it?
I do not think so. No, probably not. It does not have a face covering.
Maybe it chose not to wear one.
No, look. It has fur and claws, and on the back an appendage that keeps moving back and forth and back and forth.
What is it doing now?
I am afraid it is producing waste material. Let us move along, Eeg.
Look, Og, this large rectangular box says Brig City Park. Yoga classes at 10. Bring your own mat and mask.
Again with the masks. Why are these humans so obsessed with masks?
Oh, hey there, you two. What are you supposed to be? Aliens?
No, Ohulians from the planet Ohu.
Oh, who? Okay. My name is Susan, and I'm a yoga instructor. If you're planning on joining our class, you'll need a mask. Another one. I have some extra right here. There you go. Better get ready. We'll be starting soon. See you there.
Og, was there something wrong with that human? It seemed hyperactive.
Yes, I would agree. I think I read something about an overindulgence of caffeine on some planets.
So this thing it gave us is a mask?
I believe so. I guess these loops go over one's ears if one had ears.
We are at a disadvantage, Og.
Yes. Oh, look, I have it. This mask is what they call their face coverings. We have been seeing all these and almost everyone wears them, especially when they Halloween.
I think you are correct. But let us see if we can uncover more information.
Chipper! Where are you, Chipper? Come here, boy. Have you seen my dog?
Dog? You mean that furry thing over there?
Yeah, he got off his leash. Hey, come here. Oh, Chipper boy.
Wait a minute. We are not from around here, and we're just wondering why the masks.
Hey, you keep your distance. 6 feet. Now, what'd you say?
What are the masks for?
You're kidding, right? You guys in those get-ups are asking me about masks?
Yes. We are wondering why humans are covering up their air holes and feeding orifices.
Oh, you're pulling my leg.
We would not do that. What purpose would it serve?
Where are you from anyway? Everybody knows about the COVID-19. Well, it's all over the world. My Bessie got it. We thought we were going to lose her, but she pulled through and she's home right now. We're all supposed to wear masks to stop the spread.
COVID?
Really? Did you just crawl out from under a rock?
How did it know?
Wait, I think I remember this. We read about it in our intelligence information.
We who?
No, Ohu.
Oh, who what?
Oh, Julians. Hi, Emmett. I see you met the new guys.
Yeah, they're kooks.
I think they're just out here having some fun. Oh, hi, Chipper. Did you do your business? Good doggy.
Business?
Do not ask me.
Well, I see you two didn't join the class, but you can still have some juice and cookies.
Sustenance?
Yes. Aren't they so funny? And they're talking like they don't know what anything is.
I don't think they do, Susan.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but you said you were from Ohu?
Oh, hi, Dr. Jones. These guys are just out here talking nonsense.
Oh, it's just a joke then.
COVID is no joke, no matter what the strain.
So you know about the strains, the possible mutations, viable vaccines, stats on recovery, death, comorbidities?
It speaks our language, Egg.
This is a learned human, the first we've seen.
So you're personally involved in the study of infectious diseases?
Hey, Doc, you're not taking them seriously, are you?
Well, Emmett, I'd like to learn a little more. Would you two mind accompanying me to my office?
Oh, no, 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 no. We are not doing that. Take me to your leader. Oh, no. We are the ones asking the questions.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, goody. Are we playing 20 questions? First, what are your names?
I'm Eek.
And I am Og.
Ig and Og. Aren't they so funny, Emmett?
Don't you have another class, Susan?
Not for another hour. I'm good.
Well, Mr. Eeg and Mr. Og, you said you have some questions for us?
Yes. So humans on this planet are trying to stop the spread of COVID-19 by wearing face coverings?
Yes, and also by social distancing, washing our hands frequently, and avoiding crowds.
Odd.
Why do you say that?
We have never had any spread.
How can that be? We found COVID to be very contagious.
Yes, if you have spittle coming out of your feeding orifice or skin the type of skin that holds germs.
We have no saliva and our skin repels bacteria.
Ain't that handy?
I am confused, Og. These humans must realize they may not actually prevent themselves from contracting the disease by wearing a mask, correct?
Yes, we do know that. We wear masks to protect each other. That way, even if you are asymptomatic, it will help lessen the spread to the people you come in contact with. Everyone wins.
I think I read about this. I believe it is known as empathy.
What does that mean?
It's the psychological identification with the feelings or thoughts of others.
Wow. And our information told us you humans do not care about each other.
Correct. We are actually here to get a look at you before you become extinct.
What have you heard?
Nothing specific, and we do not believe it is imminent. It just looks as if you are on a path to killing yourselves and ruining your planet.
You two aren't as funny as you were before.
Can we step back a minute? Were you saying that because of your physiology, you have no diseases on your planet?
Correct.
We have occasional sickness and some congenital issues, but on the whole, no real pathogens.
This is fascinating. I could talk to you all day. How long will you be here?
As a matter of fact, we have to leave in the next 5 minutes. So many planets, so much disease.
But be aware that we are going to report that there is clearly some empathy on this planet, and hopefully that will be the thing that spreads.
That is very astute of you, Og.
Thank you, Eek.
We really must be going now.
Say hello to Dr. Fauci for us.
You've heard of him.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. He
our
is our hero. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What? What just happened? They just disappeared.
Susan, maybe you should go take a break, go home and get some rest.
He's right, Susan. Go home and get some rest.
All right, Doc, if you say so. See you later.
Doc, did we just really have a conversation with two aliens?
I think we did. but I'm not sure I'm going to tell a whole lot of people about it.
Right there with you, Doc. Right there with you. Let's go home, Chipper. Come on.
Many years ago, a beautiful young goddess named Persephone was just chilling with some nature creatures, and a big, bad Hades, god of the dead, arose from the underworld. He was all like, "It's me, Hades, the emo brother nobody likes, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I'm so sad and lonely. Woe is me." And then, bam! He sees Persephone and it's all goo eyes over her, and decides to ask Zeus, his brother, and like god of everything, if he can take Persephone down to the underworld and marry her. Zeus stares at his bro all serious and then says, "Bruh, sounds good. I know her mother would totally hate it, but I mean, I'm cool with it, homie." Hades then abducts Persephone and takes her down to the underworld. Well, all of a sudden, Persephone's mother is like, "Whoa, where's my daughter? She was right here, and now, bam, she's gone. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo." So everyone searches everywhere for her, and after like no luck, she cries and asks Zeus, "What do I do?" And Zeus is all like, "Oh, right, she's in the underworld with Hades." Now, I'm no scientist, but if I was told my daughter was in you know where, I wouldn't be so happy either. So her mother turned the whole place into a winter apocalypse, and that's how winter was made. Scared of an unhappy woman, Zeus was basically like, "Oh crap, I better fix this." Sent Hermes, the messenger boy, down to retrieve Persephone.
Persephone, are you doing all right, my love?
Yes, Hades, I'm just finishing up my sewing project.
And what might that be?
A bunny.
You are adorable, Persephone. I love you.
I love you too. I hope you like it.
I like anything and everything you do. Never forget that.
You're an absolute ray of sunshine.
Hot like the sun, babe.
Persephone?
Hermes?
Persephone! Oh, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Relax, Hermes. She's been here this whole time.
How can I relax? The earth is frozen over.
Well, thank you for coming to the hottest vacation spot around. Me casa e su casa.
What do you mean frozen over?
Your mom.
What? I thought that it was supposed to be funny.
How is that funny? Persephone's mother has frozen over the earth.
Well, you said your mom, so I thought that was you. Never mind.
Oh dear. I hope it's not too bad up there.
Your mother froze everything out of anger because you were gone.
Helicopter parent.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I never expected her to be upset about me leaving.
Leaving? Weren't you abducted?
Oh no, not at all. I mean, at first, I wasn't really excited about the whole, leaving everything and basically quarantining myself for the rest of my life. But I've grown to love it here.
But...
Don't question my little flower bud.
Wait. You two are together?
Yes.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
But Hades, my mother seems very upset, and people are suffering because I left.
Not to sound corrupt, but business is popping down here since your mother made it a frozen wasteland.
But what about for me?
Oh, don't do the pouty face. Oh, if you go up there, you will never come back to me.
Oh my, you're right. I can't leave you forever, my little sunshine.
Before I met you, I was a mess and depressed, and I went through life with no purpose. But when you leave, it's the loneliest feeling in the world.
Oh, Hades, I don't want to leave you, but my mother is worried sick.
Persephone, please stay with me. You can sew and make more bread,
I do like making bread.
and we can be there for one another without any worries.
She has a duty.
Don't talk to my little flower bud like that. Hermes? Hermes, would you please stay out of this?
I'll talk to my mother. Hopefully she'll understand.
She won't. I know your mom.
Yeah, I get it now. I get it.
You're pushing your luck, Hermes.
Sweetheart, I will be back. Do not fret your little head.
Okay, Persephone, but it'll be a long journey back. If you get hungry, here's a pomegranate.
Thank you, Hades. I love you.
I love you too.
I'll see you again soon, my love.
Hermes and Persephone then ditch the slums of the underworld and travel back to Earth. Now, here's a fun detail. Food from the underworld, if eaten, keeps that person from leaving forever. But Hermes and Persephone aren't no fools. She might be all innocent and kind, but she knew better. She knew she had to return to her mother and bring back springtime. So she only ate the seeds of the pomegranate. And once the two returned, the world returned to normal, and spring was in bloom. That's how spring came to be. Everyone was happy, but Hades came back and was all like, "Psych, fam, I'm back!" And she ate the seeds. And Persephone's mother was like, "How could you, Persephone?" And Zeus was like, "Bro, that was a gnarly move you played. Sick." And Persephone, "I'm so sorry, mother. I loved him." Whew. So, Zeus, being the big guy, said that it was only fair for that Persephone stayed on Earth for a whole 6 months with her mother. Sheesh, I couldn't do it. And 6 months with her boo Hades? Everyone agreed, and well, I guess they lived happily ever after. The weather has been kind of iffy the last few months, but I'm not the one for relationship advice.
Hey, Grandpa, are you there?
Hey, Janie, are you there? I can see you, but I can't hear you.
I'm here, Grandpa. I can hear you, but your video isn't on.
Well, hang on. I think my video is not on. Alt V. There it is.
Perfect, Grandpa.
Well, it's these newfangled gizmos. In my day, you called someone up on a phone, a real one that plugged into your wall. You dialed a number and you didn't have to worry about somebody seeing you in your underwear.
Ew, Grandpa, awkward.
Well, it's true.
Okay, so did you get my packages?
Oh, yep. Grandma's going to be at the rehab center until Thursday, so I took hers over to her today. She should be calling in any minute if this gall dang technology works.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, Grandma. Did you have any trouble getting into Zoom?
Oh, no, dear. Your link worked like a charm.
Yeah, I'll bet you probably had all kinds of help from those young aides.
No, I did it all by myself. Thank you very much.
I'll bet.
Cool. So Robbie should be joining any second. She's finishing up an online class, so she's just going to join from her room. And Jack's going to join as soon as he can from the coffee shop when he gets a break.
Oh, that's fine, dear. And how are your mom and dad?
They're doing good. Dad had a very important conference call for work, so he won't be able to join us today. And Mom had an emergency at the clinic, but she thought she'd be able to finish up and join us a little late. Oh, here's Robbie.
Hey, Squirt. Hi, Grandpa. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, dear. Oh,
Hi,
so
Robbie.
good to see you.
Robbie.
So, Janie, what do you have for us today?
Well, in the package I sent you is a skit I wrote called Princess Hope and COVID, the Evil Pandemic.
Very topical.
So I am the director and Princess Hope. Jack will be the narrator. Grandpa, your Vaccine, the fairy godmother, and Grandpa, your Jasper the dragon.
Oh, typecasting.
Oh, har.
Hey, Robbie, since Dad won't be here, you can be COVID, the evil pandemic.
Hey, why do I always have to be the bad guy?
Dad always said the bad guy was the funnest part.
Whatever, but next time I get to be the beautiful damsel in distress who everyone loves and gets saved by some handsome prince.
Oh, brother, that's really lame.
Hey, you have your stories and I have mine.
Whatever. Well, each of you have the props I made especially for your characters. Get them out so I can see what they look like.
What's that other thing in my package? It looks like somebody's dirty laundry.
No, Grandpa, that's for later in the skit. I'll clue you when it's time for that.
Well, thank you, Ms. Director. I won't let you down.
Dear, it looks like one of my props got broken in the mail.
No, Grandma, it's supposed to be that way. You'll see.
Okay, you're the director.
Mm-hmm. And here's my prop.
Very pretty.
Lovely.
Okay, Mom has, there's a part for Mom too. She's the queen. She has a pretty big part, but I suppose we could rehearse a little until she gets here.
It'd probably be a good thing, especially for a certain dragon.
Hey, we haven't even started yet and everyone's a critic. Oh, good. Saved by grace.
Oh,
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. What I miss?
Oh, nothing, dear. Your timing is perfect.
We were just talking about everybody's characters. Did you take your props and script with you to the clinic?
Yep, sure did. I didn't quite understand my prop, though, until I read the script. Very clever.
Jack, you made it.
Of course, I couldn't miss my baby sister's big premiere.
That's so cool. I see you have your script. So is everybody ready? Okay, places.
So excited. Shh. Oh, sorry.
And cue the narrator. That's you, Jack.
Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Evergreen, there lived a beautiful princess named Hope.
That's me.
Hope lived in a modest castle with her mom, Queen Sika.
That's you, Mom.
And her dad, King Fair of Mind, who was on a quest at the time of the story. The queen was a kindly sorceress who made many wonderful potions that kept all of the people and animals healthy and made the gardens flourish with beautiful flowers and delicious fruits and vegetables.
Make sure you eat your vegetables, Hope.
No problem, Mom. They're delicious. May I have more broccoli?
Hope had lots and lots of friends. The friends all went to school together, they did homework together, and they spent a lot of time just hanging out. Hope also had something very special that no one else had. But she always shared a pet dragon, Jasper.
That's you, Grandpa.
Jasper was really, really, really old.
Hey.
In human years, but for a dragon, he was really young.
Hey, kids. Want me to toast some marshmallows so you can make s'mores?
That'd be great, Jasper. Thanks.
Life was wonderful, and everyone in Evergreen was very happy. But sometimes, even in Evergreen, somebody would get sick. Then Queen Sika would mix up a special potion for the town's fairy godmother, Vaccine.
That's you, Grandma.
Load up my magic wand, Queen Sika, and I will spread the potion across the kingdom and make everyone well again.
Then, one day, a terrible dark storm appeared on the horizon, blotting out the sun. Everyone was very scared. There had been storms in Evergreen, but this storm was different. this was the work of COVID, the evil pandemic.
That's you, Robbie. I know. I will spread darkness and send strong winds to break your trees and flatten your gardens, for I am COVID. Okay. Run and hide in your houses, castles, and barns. You cannot defeat me.
COVID raged on and on and on. Queen Sika tried over and over to find a potion that could banish COVID.
I wish I could find a potion that would banish COVID. In the meantime, Vaccine, please do what you can to comfort the sad and lonely.
I am trying, my queen, but my magic wand is broken, and I fear I won't be able to help the people anymore.
So everyone became sadder and sadder. They couldn't go outside or visit their friends for fear of the storm. They couldn't go to school or to the movies, and poor old Jasper.
Again with the old bit?
He was stuck in his barn.
Now, Grandpa, your other prop.
I miss my friends. My scales are starting to drop off and my flame has almost gone out. I can only breathe puffs of smoke anymore. I think I'm just going back to sleep.
Through all of this, Princess Hope tried to pretend to be happy for her mom's sake, but it all got to be too much, and she became sadder and sadder, and finally, she became sick too. When things were at their worst and everyone was sick with loneliness, King Fairofmine sent a messenger home with a new piece of magic he had discovered on his quest. It was a spell that made every mirror in town a magic viewing mirror.
Vaccine, come quickly. We must take this discovery to the whole kingdom. Everyone will be able to chat with their families and friends and see their faces with these magic viewing mirrors.
So Vaccine spread this wonderful discovery across the country. Hope got stronger as she was able to talk to her friends. And even Jasper started getting his bright scales and his flame back again when he could see the faces of Hope and the other kids in his special magic viewing mirror that was made for dragon claws.
Switch back to the other one, Grandpa.
Hey, kids, wait till you taste my latest creation. Toasted cheese sandwiches.
Mom, everybody loves the magic viewing mirrors. It's not the same as being with my friends in person, but it's made everything a little bit happier after all these months of being apart.
Oh, I'm so glad, but I must still find the right potion to banish COVID.
You will, Mom. I know you will.
Then, one day, just as it seemed the storm would go on forever, Queen Sika discovered a potion that could stop the storm.
I found it. Now, how do we deliver the potion to the storm? I know. Vaccine, please come to the castle and bring your broken wand. Okay. Oh, let's see here. I created some magic mending tape with the potion. And here's your wand. Good as new and ready to fight evil.
With her wand repaired, Vaccine soared off to fight the storm. There was a fierce battle between Vaccine and COVID, but Vaccine didn't give up. Finally, as the battle continued, spring came once again to Evergreen. Everyone started to feel better as the trees and the flowers in the gardens grew and blossomed once more. As for Hope, she flourished too, spending a lot of time with her friends and family with the magic viewing mirrors and looking forward to the day they could once again hug and play and talk face to face.
The end!
Well, that's a beautiful story, Janie. Oh, I hope we can do this again soon.
Yeah, Squirt, that was actually pretty fun.
What did you think, Grandpa?
It was a great story. And if we can't be together in person, I guess these magic viewing mirrors are a good thing after all. And maybe you can give this old dragon a lesson?
You bet, Grandpa.
Okay, guys, I gotta get back to work. Bye.
Yeah, me too. Love you guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chelsea White, and I have had the opportunity of volunteering with Rich Heritage of Cedar Rapids Theater Company, more commonly referred to as RHCR, since 2018. And I have had the pleasure of working on all 3 of the virtual presentations this season. This time, our playwrights were tasked to thank spring, and all 10 original short plays tackled this in their own creative ways. We hope that you enjoyed Act 1 of RHCR Presents Zooming into Spring, and in just a moment, we look forward to bringing you Act 2. In Act 1, we saw technological advancements, magic potions, aliens, and a little Greek mythology, and we can only look ahead to how our Act 2 plays will approach our theme of spring. However, first we would like to remind everyone that while our doors have been closed for over a year, there are expenses that still remain in order for us to reopen them in 2021, and we hope that you will donate if you feel so inclined. Whether that amount is $5, $50, or even $500, every donation makes a difference, and no donation is too small. Like all theaters, RHCR has been forced to pivot during the ongoing pandemic, and these online presentations have been a great way to continue to provide opportunities for performers, playwrights, and directors. So we appreciate you taking the time to watch and support all these incredible artists. Now, without further ado, grab your refreshments as we present Act 2 of RHCR Presents Zooming into Spring, with a sequel to the beloved play Chronicle of Love from February's online presentation, The Zoomiverse of Love. And that is Chronicle of Love, The Next Chapter, written by Brian Tanner and directed by Michelle Hins. Enjoy the shows.
Greetings, and welcome back to our continuing story. When last we met, we introduced the budding romance of 2 love-struck lovebirds, myself and my partner.
Since that fateful moment, we've been spinning our yarn and weaving a tapestry of a tale of love told through the eyes of Kevin and Carol.
Speaking of Kevin, there he is, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to take on the day because he's many things. Happy, content, enthusiastic, but most of all, he's in love.
Ah, yes, Carol enters with the confidence of an Amazonian warrior, ready to fight for the honor of her love and vanquish all those who would stand in their way. They know her by the bloody trail of hearts she leaves behind, strewn about in the sordid dirt of the land.
Wait. What are you doing?
Telling a story. I thought that was our thing now.
It is, but wow. Don't you think you're getting a little carried away, maybe?
What do you mean?
I mean, is she a high schooler in love? Or is she Alexandria the Great?
Can't she be both?
Don't think so.
Look, I'm trying, okay? My strength is in adventure writing. That's what I go to. It's what I know.
Okay. Well, maybe not so much.
Let's just get on with it. They're just sitting there being so patient when really she'd just like to be outside crushing the skulls and souls of her enemies until...
Well there, warrior princess. Let's just pull it back, okay? Pulling it back. We're pulling it back, yeah?
Okay.
Hey, have you done your algebra work yet?
Algebra? What use is mathematics on the battlefield? The only numbers that matter are our numbers versus their numbers. For divided they will fall, and we will multiply our kingdom tenfold.
Yeah, okay, so no. I'm stuck on number 4. It's a story problem.
You get it? It's a story problem.
Hilarious.
So if this guy is riding a horse and it's going 25 miles per hour and there's a bird overhead.
What kind of bird?
It doesn't say.
Is it a bird of prey that will swoop down, drag a man off a cliff into a valley of death?
It's not really specific about the bird. In fact, I don't even think the bird is relevant to the problem. It's probably just extra information.
There's no such thing as extra information. You must use all tools at your disposal. Knowledge, reconnaissance, strategy. Is the man armed with bow and arrow? Will he be shooting at the bird?
No, let's just forget the bird.
I have struck the thought of the bird from my mind. Continue, valiant knight.
You kind of scare me when you're like this.
Don't be scared. I'll protect you.
Right, but I mean, you're the one that's scary. I'm afraid of getting hurt.
Never fear, fair Kevin, for I will cherish your heart and your handsome features.
Oh, well, gosh.
And I will promise, should we ever part ways, I will do so in the most gentle of ways.
Oh, you mean like my feelings?
You are correct. You needn't have any fear of the end.
The end of the relationship or the end of me?
You will be remembered fondly for your bravery, righteous spirit, and wisdom.
But I'll still be alive, right?
And yet a hollow shell of the person you once were, for the fire that burned with a desire for your lover is all but extinguished, perhaps never to be ignited again.
I'm still not sure if I'm alive or not in this analogy. But anyways, I was meaning like physically. Sometimes I'm afraid you're literally going to hurt me.
Why would you think that?
No reason. It's cool. We're cool. I'm going to try and read this over a few times, see if it sinks in.
Okay. What is this?
Dialogue.
How is this dialogue?
Well, when there's two people, one person talks and then the other.
Right. I know what dialogue is. I just mean that this is not the dialogue that I'd had in mind. I thought that maybe they'd have some witty banter or something, not whatever this is.
Aha, you want a battle of wits.
I don't think it needs to be a battle.
Don't you think there should be a struggle of some sort?
Conflict? Well, sure, that always helps a story, gives a protagonist something to overcome. But aren't they a team?
They're united.
Right. Okay. It just seems like we're not really getting the narrative going here. We're still kind of stuck at the beginning.
Is that how you feel?
Well, I mean,
that we're just stagnant.
No, I don't mean us. I mean the story.
What is this story if not us?
Well, true. I guess. I just mean we haven't really moved beyond sitting at the table and starting homework.
Do you expect more than that?
Well, a story should be about something.
Is it not about love?
Well, yeah.
And love is everything, is it not?
It's a lot of things, sure.
Then nothing more is needed.
But then why would people be interested?
What could be more interesting than love and the fight for its survival?
Well, sure. Okay.
Did you figure it out?
I think so. It just wanted to know how far the horse would travel in an hour, which is really answered by the question itself. If the horse is going 25 miles per hour, then it'll go 25 miles.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Is the horse encumbered besides the rider?
It doesn't say. No.
How big is the rider? Is the rider wearing armor?
I'm guessing no.
How is the terrain? Is it a field, hilly, mountainous?
I'm going to say flat.
Any waterholes, rivers, ponds?
It really doesn't have any of these specifics.
I don't know how they expect you to properly plan a course of action without knowing the health of the horse, the conditions of the travel, and all the other logistics one must consider. What's the time of day? What's the weather like? Are you arriving from the east or the west?
Does it matter?
Absolutely. If you're raiding the enemy camp from the east, you want to do it at dawn with the rising sun behind you, masking your approach.
I don't know anything about a raid. It just wants to know how. I think I'm just going to write down 25 miles.
I think you've done all that you can with the information at your disposal. However, I think you should consider that the horse will be excurting under any conditions and will be getting tired during the course of that hour. So you should allow for some reduction of speed. You should answer 20 miles.
Yeah, no. I don't think that's the answer they're looking for.
Yes, but it's the answer they need. You told me once, which I remember, for I've committed every word you've spoken to memory, that
every word?
Sometimes you don't get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need.
Yeah, I think I was singing the Rolling Stones at that time.
Your words were like the poetry of 1,000 traveling minstrels.
You can thank Mick and Keith for those words.
They will ever be remembered.
Okay, so that's done.
You did well.
Thanks. You want to get a bite?
You wish you were in flesh with your teeth?
Oh, I thought maybe we could get some dinner at the Burger Buddy. They've got a buy one, get one a third off deal.
I'm impressed with your skills at acquiring sustenance.
Is that a yes?
Fairly. Let us away.
Well, that was interesting.
I think we've made great progress.
You think so?
Of course. You're really growing as a storyteller, thinking on your feet, keeping things moving.
Oh, okay. Thanks. And you're keeping things interesting.
I am thankful that we did not part ways this day.
Yeah, I'm thankful too and happy to still be in one piece. Would you like to accompany me to the local pub for supper and a brew, my lord?
Verily, let us away.
Away!
Hello? My
Nope.
name.
No names. You are Seer. When you and I meet, that's all you are. No identity, no name, Seer.
Okay. And you are?
No one. Same as you. I observe your seeing. That's all. That's all I need to be for you. So call me Observer. No Observer Joe or Observer Jane, just Observer. Do you understand?
Yes. Now what?
Now you listen when I read to you the exact same words I tell everyone so that we can get started. Thank you for participating in the current 2035 Sansera project where you better your life by talking to yourselves. We're sure you have many questions, so please sit patiently and attentively as your chosen observer explains to you what you're about to experience. That's me. Do you follow so far?
Yeah, but
Great. Begun originally as a new form of therapy, the Samsara Project quickly found purchase in the criminal justice system as a means of searching for answers to present problems by finding past punishment so that your future can flourish. You and your observer will link into the same cyber psyche network or cyberspace, trademark circa 2032 to begin your session. Using current data and records, your observer will act as a conduit for your past self and will manifest a possible future self so that you may speak and commune with both. Please do not be alarmed if your observer seems to have died. We assure you they are perfectly safe. If they begin to show epileptic or cardiovascular distress-related symptoms, please gently remove yourself from the link to protect yourself from any possible biofeedback and contact your most convenient emergency service number for assistance. At the end of your session, if you feel you're ready for a change, your observer can send your information along to our specialized caseworkers. Please connect your link now so that your life data can be downloaded.
wait. Has anyone died from this before?
Yes.
Hey. Are you okay? Do I unplug? Wake up and tell me what I'm supposed to do. Are you showing signs of cardiovascular distress or epilepsy?
Would you be quiet?
Who are you?
You. Or I used to be you. Didn't you pay attention?
I did. This is all just new. Weird. Off. You remind me of my mother. Is that normal?
Oh, it's weird for you. Imagine how I feel. I don't have any idea what normal is for you. I've been dead 30-odd years.
Even when you're here to help me, you still shift the conversation to your problems. You really are my mother.
First, I'm not here to help you. You're here to learn from me. Second, I'm not the one that made some big mistake that had the court tell them they had to do this.
I mean, maybe you did. Butterfly effect and everything.
You're right. I'm sorry I made you mess your life up. I made all your choices for you. Damn whiner. I want to ask a favor. We're connected in a way, our senses. I don't feel anything on my own. I need you for that. Do you have any whiskey? Scotch if you've got it. I want to taste it again the only way I can.
No.
No? No, you won't do it, or no, you don't have any?
Both.
Is that what happened then? Drink get to you? You hit someone? You drive drunk?
You really are just like my mother. You know that? What does that mean, that my past self is just like my current mother?
I don't know.
I need better than that.
What is it you want to hear? That my mommy was mean and liked her drink, so now I'm just like her? That I got too angry or boozed up and did something that you have to make up for because of some hoodoo karma nonsense? You want me to feel bad about it? Maybe I do. And maybe I'm just a string of code and mind energy pulled together to say what you want to hear. Does it matter?
I think it does.
You've been through a lot. I can see it. You've got the eyes. My eyes. Funny how out of everything that stays the same, it's those, isn't it? I don't know what to tell you, other than I see too much of me in you. And I know that seems obvious, but it isn't a good thing. Now I know how this works. I don't know how, but I do. And I know that what you're going to want more than talking to me is the next one, the one that comes after you. And I know that one will take more out of you. Me, I'm just numbers and letters, using some of that face-planted person's energy to stream. But the next one, they'll need more of your energy, more of you. And I know what would have helped me back when I was still breathing was talking to you to see what I've done, what I may have helped set in motion, built the foundation for. In life, don't expect an apology, but have one ready. I'm leaving someone when they want my help. That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah. You were me, all right.
What did you say?
Oh, hi. I don't really know what to do at this part.
What part? Who are you?
My name's Seer. Just call me Seer.
Cool name, I guess. Is this a dream or something?
Yeah, or something.
Cool. It happens now, dream person.
What year is it for you?
What year is it for me? You mean what year is it, right? It's 2051. Do dream people not know what year it is?
How old are you?
15.
So you were born in 2036? That means that I die in a year? How? Why?
How am I supposed to know that?
What do you know about what's happening here?
It's a dream, obviously. Didn't you just say that?
No, I said it was an or something. Didn't you listen?
Yeah, okay, you can just yell at a teenager in their own dream. I guess that's fine. Not like I get enough of that during the day.
I'm sorry. Do people really yell at you that much?
Sometimes I start yelling first. It goes both ways.
It isn't supposed to work that way. You're 15. Who yells at you at 15?
Let's see. My mom, my stepmom, my real mom when she's around and isn't plastered, her girlfriend, and some of my teachers. Who are you to ask, dream person? Were you a saint at 15?
Well, I guess I got yelled at a lot at 15 too. But I was trouble. Or I made trouble. I wasn't trouble. I made it. That's something my caseworker used to tell me to say.
Dream people get caseworkers? What kind of dream am I having that has social work?
A pretty weird one, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Hey, so what does your mom usually drink?
Weirdly specific question. I don't know. It started with an S, I think. I snuck some of it one day and had to run straight to the bathroom. Painted her toilet pretty good.
Scotch.
Yeah, that's the kind. Hey, are you feeling all right? You look like shit. Kind of like my mom, honestly. Same bags under your eyes.
You shouldn't swear. I'm just getting tired is all. I know it doesn't make sense, but dream people need sleep too. Your mom or stepmom, they don't touch you or hurt you, do they?
God, no. Sometimes my stepmom slams things when I piss her off, but no, nobody ever hits me. Why?
No reason. Just I'm pretty experienced in the nightmare department. Might be able to send a few her way. Hey, so I'll have to let you go now. I'm glad I met you, and I'll do better. I promise. Please believe me. You don't deserve to pay for my mistakes. I know it doesn't mean much, and I know you're probably really confused, but I'm sorry.
What are you talking?
I'm so sorry.
Are you experiencing any symptoms?
I'm ready.
You're what?
I'm ready for a change.
Oh, okay. Right. You're welcome to disconnect for the link now and close the program. I will send the relevant information by the end of the day. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you. Really.
It actually worked. I'll be damned. Client number 15 requested a change. Observer number 2036, signing off.
Hello, it's nice to see you here.
Hi. Thanks for seeing me. Sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. It's been a few months, hasn't it?
3 or 4, yeah.
Have there been any changes in your medication or insurance?
No, none that I can remember.
Not a lot of change going on in your life?
You know me. I do the same thing every day. It's just the world that changes around me.
Is that something you'd like to discuss today?
Is what something I'd like to discuss today?
Your fear of change.
Everyone's afraid of change.
Perhaps, but people can change. Seasons change.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. Take a breath. What would you like to talk about this week?
I'm sad.
I know.
I'm sad.
I know.
Did you know the surface of Venus is 880 degrees Fahrenheit?
The weather is finally getting warmer.
Did you know the surface of Venus is bright white? It's swaddled in clouds, absolutely covered in the reflection of
You?
Of light.
Of you?
Of light.
Of the sun?
Of me.
Of you?
I'm
I know.
sad.
I know.
I'm sad.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
Nothing to apologize for.
The world kept on turning when I left you, orbiting in a void of nothing but the absence of light. It must have been cold.
It was.
I'm sorry.
You're back now.
I was gone for months. I left my door locked, my plants unwatered. I packed my socks and my reading glasses, and I left the world behind. A population full of beings who live and love and dream and breathe and have blood that flows through their hearts. I left them on their own, gone in a universe full of
There's a lot of guilt there.
the absence of light.
You're back now.
Leaves fell off the trees.
They'll grow back, and you'll help them grow stronger and taller and more colorful than before.
How do you know?
Did you know that Venus is too hot to sustain life? Did you know that Mercury is gray and Mars is red and Jupiter is yellow and Saturn is orange? And Uranus is green and Neptune is blue and Earth is green and blue and brown and orange and...
I know.
That is to say, in a universe full of darkness, there is
color all around.
Did you know the earth is swaddled in clouds and plants and oceans and love and life? Did you know that's because of you? Did you know that no matter how long you leave during winter, you always come back?
I came back.
You came back.
I came back.
The sun is here now and the snow is melting. And the world once again orbits around the flushed melancholy peach of your hair and your grin. Our lungs expand and we breathe, and the hearts of all the people in the world are still pumping. And here you are to shine light on all of us again.
I breathe.
You breathe out life. We breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. And flowers breathe in sunlight. The leaves are growing back and on the trees, and you are here again, and we love you.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. You're here again, and life continues as it always does, orbiting around
me.
You. Did you know color comes from light?
Color.
We live in a universe full of
color.
Did you know the surface of a lily of the valley is white? Did you know the surface of Venus is white? Did you know that flowers and plants and humans and life and love and hope and everything good in the world is a direct result of you? And no matter how far away you go or how cold the winter is,
I come back.
You come back.
I come back.
You come back. And the sun comes back, and you always will.
Hello, Miss Sierra. I'm sorry we have to meet over this medium, but we do what we have to do. It's been less than 24 hours since your last confession.
I'm supposed to be the one to say that part. Oh dear. I talk back to a priest. Oh, you've done it now. First it's talking back to priests, and then it's,
It's quite all right. Miss Sierra, would you like to start over?
Yes, Father, please, if you could.
Of course.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. My last confession was 19 hours, 23 minutes, and 35 seconds ago.
And what sins have you come to confess?
I messed up, Father. It's so bad. So bad, Father. I don't think I can even say it.
You're safe here, Miss Sierra. Be at peace and tell me what you've come to confess. Yes?
It's my cat, Father.
Which one? Last I knew you had 7.
Not those cats, Father.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Not my cats, Father. My cat.
Oh, I see. Go on.
Well, I suppose in part it's about my cats. You know Stazzy, right?
You combine the words stylish and jazzy and use that to name the cat. Yes.
Well, he's a male tabby, and you know how he likes to lick himself.
Yes. I remember he bathed himself when you invited me for dinner and were inconsolable the rest of the evening.
We had guests. It was very rude and embarrassing.
As you were saying.
He was cleaning himself one day, like usual. That's how he lives. Cleaning and sleeping and eating, and cleaning and then sleeping and eating some more.
As cats are wont to do.
Yes, well, Stazzy started doing something else that cats are wont to do. He started...
Go on.
He started fornicating.
I thought you had him neutered.
So did I.
How does this relate to your confession?
Well, I thought about my other cats. Mittens, Bowtie, Thomas Aquinas, St. Peter, Mary, and T-Pain. Why I ever let my nephew name one of my babies, I'll never know. I thought about how much you know fornicating they could all do now that one of them was a sinner.
You're worried that you've started a feline harem.
Your jokes to help ease my pain are appreciated, but they aren't working, I'm afraid.
Of course. Please, go on, my child.
I thought about all that my precious babies will be doing now, and I started to think, why aren't I doing all of that? And then I started thinking about that one fellow, Tom Hanks. Do you know him?
Some people call him Woody.
Father, how vulgar.
My apologies. Miss Sierra, please continue.
Right. I think about Mr. Hanks in a lustful way, Father. I desire him and his rectangular head and receding hairline and his voice so smooth and crisp at the same time.
I see. Perhaps Forrest Gump isn't for you then.
I'm sorry?
It's one of Mr. Hanks' earlier films. How do you know of Mr. Hanks, but not that he was Forrest Gump?
Is this truly conversation for the confessional?
Well, it could be related to your penance. Understanding of what brings us closer to sin can help us prevent it.
That makes sense. I never thought of it that way. I rented a movie. Angels and Demons, it was called. It wasn't what I expected, but it exposed me to Mr. Hanks.
When did these feelings begin?
The instant he raised his voice.
I see. How long have you had them?
A week, maybe 2. Is that bad, Father?
Remember when we talked about labeling feelings and emotions?
Yes, of course, you're right. What's bad is labeling it bad rather than the emotion itself.
Have you felt things like this before your findings of Mr. Hanks?
You mean after?
I do.
No, never.
It's been what, 9 months since your husband died? Hasn't it?
Yes, that's right.
It was a slow passing, that much I remember. You've been coming to confession far more since then.
It's not that I didn't want to come. It's just that Robert and I were so busy. He was so close to an early retirement. Just a few more years. What's a few more years in the grand scheme of things, Father?
Not much, Miss Sierra.
That should be right, but sometimes it isn't, is it?
How right you are.
I miss him, Father.
I know.
You aren't going to say something like God has a plan or Robert's in a better place where there isn't any suffering?
You're here. And I see you in Mass every Sunday, sometimes on Saturday evenings as well. If you don't know those things by now, then I'm a much worse priest than I thought.
Sometimes it just feels good to hear it.
I know it does.
Oh, I'm sorry, Father. I feel so foolish. Oh. Oh,
There's no time limit for grief, Miss Sierra.
everyone says that.
It's very true. I like to imagine I'm not everyone, but perhaps that's just me being vain.
I'm glad that you use the same humor during your sermons as your confessions.
I'm more two-dimensional than you know.
I'm curious, Father, what changed?
How do you mean?
Before today, it was always glib humor. Now it seems different. There's a depth to it. Does that make sense? As if you're really hearing my confession.
May I confess something to you?
Highly unorthodox, but of course.
Before today, you were confessing what gave you anxiety, which unfortunately doesn't wipe away the anxiety like it does a sin. A little anxiety isn't something that needs confessing, but it lets me know how deeply you're examining yourself. This is where a confession can actually help.
And what did this confession tell you?
That the process of healing is in swing.
How do I speed it up, Father?
I'm out of practice, but I suggest you kick your legs, lean back, and get the momentum going.
Oh.
Don't get in a rush. It isn't like the pain is going anywhere.
I don't want to lose what I have left of him.
You remember him, don't you?
Can't forget.
Then you won't lose him.
That's comforting, Father. Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, I absolve you of the sins you have spoken and any sin you may have committed. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Go in peace, Miss Sierra.
Oh, Father, forgive me, but you forgot to give me a penance.
Ah, yes, right. Have you seen Castaway?
Honey, where are you? I can't see you.
Back away from the camera, Mom. That might make it a little easier.
Oh, there you are. Well, Dad's at work. He's joining us in a second from the office.
Is Leo joining or is he too busy?
He's joining. He just wants to join on his own computer because he's old enough to do that now.
Right.
What's he saying? I can't hear very well.
His mic is muted. Dad, unmute. We can't hear what you're saying. Still muted, Dad.
This dumb Zoom stuff just confuses me. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. London is beautiful. I can't wait to start classes.
How about their accents, huh? Pretty hot.
Mom, Dad, are you going to allow this?
I was once in love with an English girl.
All right, that's enough.
Hey, why hasn't Leo joined yet? Leo! Leo!
Hey, Leo. How's the house without me?
I got your room, so better. How is France?
London. I'm in London, and it's pretty good. I think you'd like it here. There are lots of interesting people.
Who have you met so far?
I met a guy down at the river who was selling poems that he'd write on the spot based on a word in the thesaurus. Mine was about songs. It was really beautiful, actually. And then I met this little kid who was flying a kite in a park. He said he'd been waiting all winter to fly, and he's glad it's finally spring.
Does it rain there as often as they say?
It rains like once a day, but doesn't last long.
Oh, does that mean that you get rainbows?
Not really.
Oh.
But enough about me. How's the office, Dad?
Same old, do a little bit of work here, take a short nap there. Nowhere near as exciting as your adventure.
House is a lot quieter without your loud music and crying in the shower.
Hey now, being a teenager is hard.
Whatever.
I'm just so glad that you got this opportunity. You seemed so sad before you left.
I wasn't that sad, Mom. Just hormones and stuff. But I definitely made the right decision coming here. It's nice to have fresh faces, and it's the first time in my life I'm excited for school.
Could never be me. I hate it, school. Oh, sorry, dumb spelling tests and math worksheets.
Just you wait until you're doing calculus and AP classes.
Absolutely not.
But I get to study writing here, and British literature is my favorite.
Ooh, British literature. My favorite is Frankenstein.
Of course it is. Do you know any others?
Of course I do. I know.
Wuthering Heights, Jane Eyre, any Virginia Woolf.
Show off.
Quite literally the reason I'm here.
Oh, Virginia Woolf? What a tragic story. Her suicide note was so beautiful.
Oh my God.
See what showing off gets you?
I didn't know it would make her cry. I forgot she was obsessed with Virginia Woolf as a teenager.
I was just like you. I was so sad and I just wanted to get away.
Mom, I wasn't so sad. I just like Paddington the Bear and English tea. That's why I came here.
If you think this was bad, you should have seen her when you left.
She didn't stop crying for over 24 hours.
Well over 24 hours.
I miss you. It's not the same without you to keep me sane from these two bozos.
Hey, wait a minute.
I miss you too, Mom, but it's just one semester abroad and then I'm back in the house listening to loud music and crying in the shower again.
Gosh, I hope not.
You guys will be okay without me. I'll send pictures and we can video chat almost every single day. We'll probably talk more when I'm here than we did when I was home.
We do miss you, kiddo. More than the world.
I miss you guys too. More than the world.
Can I go now?
Yes, you can go now, Leo.
Thank you.
I should probably go myself. Try to get some sleep. I'm still suffering from jet lag, but I should try to get on their schedule.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Of course. I love you guys.
Love you too. Have fun.
Be safe. Wear sunscreen.
I will.
Thank you so much for joining RHCR Theater for our production of Zooming into Spring. Please tell all your family and friends about this production and spread the word. Please make sure also to donate to the link below. We hope you enjoy. Thank you.